Tonight for supper, I did a cabbage casserole. I didn't follow a recipe, but it's super easy to make. So if you want to know how I did it, I'm about to show you. First thing we're going to do in making this cabbage casserole is get you a can of tomato sauce, and we are just going to layer it in this cake pan. This isn't a full 13 by 9. It's like the size smaller than that. What, baby? Next, we're taking a little over a pound of grind meat, and you're going to put it in a bowl. I'm not following a recipe with this, so I'm not going to go by measurements. I'm just using what I got, doing what I want. So I'm going to throw in a little bit of breadcrumbs. I'm going to say maybe a half a cup. Queso ready hatch chilies. We're going to throw in that whole can, and I drained the juice. So throw in all of that. 1 egg. I'm going with some Tony's and just give that a good shake. Redmond sea salt. Going to put a generous amount of salt in there. I got about a teaspoon or so of chives left in here. I'm going to put the whole thing in there. Little black pepper. Little onion powder. Not too much, not too little. Garlic powder. I'm going to put a good bit of that too. This is what we're looking like, and it is smelling like heaven. Give your mixture a good mix till it's all well combined. Now that I got my mixture all together, I'm going to put in my pre-cooked rice. I didn't do a ton. I don't know if I did too much. I don't measure my rice either. I just pour in there, pour the water, and it comes out perfect every time. So I'm going to say probably like 2 cups of rice is in there. And we're going to get this rice and this meat mixture all mixed up. I feel like the mixture is a little dry, so I'm just going to take a good scoop, like 2 tablespoons, and I'm going to put that in the mixture just to give it a little sauce. This is what the mixture is currently looking like. So as for the cabbage, I have some frozen cabbage that I pulled out the freezer. I blanched it from raw, and these are like cut up in pieces, so I'm just gonna like layer it. So what I'm gonna do is take 1 bag. I don't know if I'm gonna use all of it yet, but this cabbage is already kind of limp because I blanched it before I froze it, and I'm just gonna make a good layer of it. Okay, so I ended up using 1 whole bag, and I'm just gonna press this into the tomato sauce. I'm gonna take really all of my mixture, and I'm gonna make a good layer of that on top of this. Probably could have used a bigger pan. Yeah, I totally could have used a bigger pan. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be overflowing. And I can't restart now. Oh well. I took a little meat mixture out because I just wouldn't have been able to put nothing else. So, do a bigger pan. Don't be like me. So now I'm gonna go in with a layer of cheese, and I'm just gonna put a thin layer of cheese over all the meat mixture. Now I'm gonna go in with as much cabbage as I can fit. Add that whole bag of cabbage on there with a little sprinkle of cheese. I'm gonna add more cheese once it's done baking. I'm gonna do 350 degrees for about 30 minutes and then check it. For the leftover meat mixture, I'm throwing in some last year's bell peppers. I'm gonna roll up some little balls, make me another little pan with some tomato sauce, and I'm gonna make me some little porcupine balls. This is what the porcupine balls are looking like. This is the cabbage casserole. Cabbage casserole ended up baking for 1 hour and 20 minutes at 350 degrees. We're gonna cut into it and see what it looks like. Hopefully it's all the way cooked. Definitely is cooked all the way. Now let's try it. Let's see if this is a flop or a masterpiece. Cheers. Masterpiece. 100% masterpiece. Now, tomato sauce does taste a little on the underdone side, which hopefully that doesn't give Aaron heartburn. But everything else is amazing. To me, the tomato taste does taste good, but I could just tell it hasn't been like simmered down for hours like I would a spaghetti. But this is so good. Definitely could have added a little more salt. This is like truly delicious. These are the porcupine balls that I threw together with the leftover meat. I'm gonna try one of these, see how it came out. These are like perfect little ice cream scoops. Cheers. That is really good. That bell pepper adds just like another depth of flavor. Really good. Again, could have added a little more salt. That's good. As a mama of 3, I know my kids ain't gonna touch none of what I cooked, so I made them some homemade chicken nuggets, and these are super easy to make too. This is a little closer look at the homemade chicken nuggets. They almost look like fried fish, but they are so good, so tasty, so tender, juicy, just delicious. If you don't know how to make these, let me know and I'll make a video on making these. These are delicious.